All praises to Yahweh. All praises to Yahweh while Yahweh Shai. Double honors to apostles and elders in New York, GMS. And salutations to Yahweh in the world. This teaching truth. My name is Maya Allah Bun Gad, which Conquer Branch of Great Millstone. All right, so we had the people this January, and this other guy, Donnell Wright, and he's in that plantation Christianity and all that stuff, And I looked at their backgrounds and stuff, but most likely they juiced in. All right. And I'm about to play this. Okay. All right, I was gonna put this on TikTok, but I decided not because TikTok, like I said, so many black is YT on turbo mode. And they had their little darlings they protect. All right. All right. Anyway, then they could strike your video and it'll be they can strike your video and you don't have to violate the rules on there. They'll still take it down and won't put your video back up. So put it here on YouTube. All right, so folks are facing an identity crisis. We have pulled away from the roots of our African heritage. Folks are facing an identity crisis. We have pulled away from the folks are facing an identity crisis. We have pulled away from the roots of our African heritage, and we've accepted myths about our people that have no basis in. All right, so he says basically we forgot our heritage. All right, that's part of the scripture. It's sure that we are the people. You see, him or her, they denied that we are the people. All right, and just like Elder Gabar saying, lesson today, Elder Gabar saying these people blind, man. They don't used to going back and forth, and then you can point out the inaccuracies or the inaccuracy or basically the lies they tell her. They're not gonna get it. All right, they're gonna have to get it on the other side. On this side, they're gonna have to, go through that. They had to go through the wire. The old soul Shaka Khan, the fire. All right, courage of Yahweh. All right, so he said, well, we have identity crisis. Let's go with Deuteronomy 28:29. Thou shalt grope at noonday as blind and grope in darkness. Thou shalt not profit thy way. Thou shalt be on the oppressed and spoiled, but more no man shall say. They said, thou shalt grope at noonday as a blind grope in darkness. You don't know what the hell's going on. You blind. You don't know who you are. You don't know your surrounding, what's going on. You don't know the Most High. All right. So, but I ain't feeling no fan that. I believe she's juiced. She most likely she's juiced in. Can't say it if I, but I won't be surprised. All right. It says right here, Jeremiah 17:4, and thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I have gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies, a land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled fire my anger, which shall burn from ever. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage. So it identified as the Israelites. Let me get this state. All right. What is that? I can't find it now, but you know what I could do? Hold on. Put this in the same. Right. Just bear with me, y'all. It's the same chapter as this. Hold on. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, that's all I'm looking for. I'll look for the wrong word, but anyway, it says 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means. Right? Don't let these two deceive. Don't let Esau deceive. Let the other heathen deceive you. Don't let these wicked leaders call themselves Israelites in these camps deceive. It said, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. All right, so we have to fall away as a nation. We lost our heritage, man. Well, now we are those people. They didn't have those people, those little hats. All right. So let's play the rest of it.
factor in our history. The people who spread these myths are miseducated.
She's talking about myths and stuff like that. There's all types of archaeological evidence that the Israelites existed. All right, see, they pushing this black thing. There's no such thing as black culture. You're not gonna find any black nation or anything like that. All right, and it's funny she talking all that stuff, and you know she wearing an ankh on her arm and stuff. But anyway, so we not those people. Why from that region? Why you wearing an ankh on your arm? But anyway. Let's see. Please hold on.
And misinformed, and they misinform other people. I've tagged videos. Thank you for the.
All right, Salak, this flesh week. All right, so let's go to Moabite. And this guy, Moabite stone. And they tell the story of the Moabite king Misha, and I believe there is like king of Amore. All right, this the outside source evidence that the Israelites exist. All you scoffers, man. So I don't know what he's talking about. This guy, he supposed to be a now he might be saying like these mythical creatures that he don't believe that with the Israelites. He might be saying that, but anyway.
Video, and thank you for tagging me in it. One thing I always want to add to the discussion about.
Hold on. Salak. Oh man, it froze on me. Oh, come on. Oh man. Just hold on for a minute. You know what? A good thing I gotta say, because these demons, I'll get on these demons for a minute. Hold
on. Sure. So here are some of the.
All right. So where is it? Yeah, here it go right here.
So many Black folks are facing an identity crisis. We have pulled away from the roots of our African heritage, and we've accepted myths about our people that have no.
Donnell Wright, see, you got that head on theologian. Little cemetery. El Tahar said, little cemeteries. They're called seminar, but they call cemeteries because they don't teach. No, these churches don't teach. No, so you see, he's a good boy. That plantation Christianity and stuff. All right. Now, I ain't dwell deep in this background, but Christian, so he's in that plantation Christianity, man. Either this guy is willfully ignorant as hell. All right. Or he don't know what the hell's going on. All right. But anyway, he won't deny that we are her, him or her won't deny that we are the Israelites. All right. And Christians, they don't know what's going on.
This is a factor in our history. The people who spread these
myths. All right, the Christian churches, man, they don't teach our people anything. That's why Jake leaving it, man. You got vocab alone. Y'all fault. The people leaving our church. Well, basically, vocab alone just said, well, you making our Negro slaves, leaving these churches and stuff. There ain't nothing in there, man. From church. Let me get this on Acts. Hold on, locking this computer just slowing down, man. I don't know what's going on. Well, it's Satan. That's what's going on. Oh man. The scripture says Satan, prince of the air. So hold on, let's see. Scripture Acts 7. Just bear with me, y'all. Too. What is say? I hate this. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. I know it's in that song. Maybe I'm looking too fast. What the hell? No, I'm looking. Let's see, don't 12. Oh, here you go. I knew I was looking too fast. It says right here, Acts chapter 7, verse 40, how bad the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as said a prophet. It said, Most High made the world, all things seen. There he is the Lord of heaven. Earth dwelleth not in temples. All right, so the Most High, he's not dealing with these churches, man. He's not dealing with these seminars. All right, he's not dealing with guys like that, man. He's definitely not dealing with the woman, man. Jezebel. I ain't gonna call her Eve no more, bros. In North Carolina, don't even get a name Eve. That is too good name because Eve in Hebrew is Hawa, means mother living. She definitely not, this one right here definitely not the mother living, man. She a mother of the unalive. All right. Look at that guy. Look at that look on his face, man. But anyway, we'll stop. All right, but his countenance, man. All right, it says a lot of things about him, man. All right. So they don't believe, well, either they don't believe we're Israelites or they had in the fact that we're Israelites. All right, so hold on.
Are miseducated and misinformed, and they misinform other people. I've tagged videos in. Thank you for this video, and thank you for tagging me in it. One thing I always want to add to the discussion about African Americans and the whole conversation about.
Now, how you two continents? In the Africa for Afrikaners, America come American face species. So two different continents with various states. All right, named after two so-called white men. All right, Esau. All right.
The true Hebrew or the real Native Americans and etc. is we always have to remember the originator of the misinformation. And the reason why we have so much confusion about our identity, our heritage, our lineage, our cultures, etc. is because of white supremacy.
Now, when the white so-called Edomite red supremacy teach us that we are the children of Israel during slavery, and the only time they did that to the Gadites on the West Coast with the Mormon Church, and they had to make up their own book, the Book of Mormons, to keep that loud up, saying that it's a curse to have dark skin, this and that, and everything. They used the King James Bible because King James Bible cut every lie they done told. But 99% of the time, they didn't tell Jake who they really was, because that would defeat their purpose of the slave. Matter of fact, they gave you the slave Bible, and you were forbidden from reading. You were forbidden to read from the Old Testament. I don't mean this to be long, but hey, that's just what it meant to be. All right. All right, but let's get this right here. Hope I don't run out of time, but hold on for a minute. Slave Bible. And they reclassified the Negro looking guys as Negroes. All right. These all didn't teach us none of that. It says the slave Bible select parts of the Holy Bible for the use of Negro slaves in the British West India Islands, sometimes referred as the slave Bible, a censored version of the Bible specifically made for teaching a supposed pro-slavery version of Christianity to enslave people in the British West Indies, but it happened over here to America too. All right. You see that. All right. So what was they doing that to keep the fact that you won't figure out you're the Israelites? All right. Like, hey, my father did this custom, reading about this. Oh, you see, they'll click. That light bulb go off, man. All right. That's why they want Jake to come out that that's why they want Jake to read that Bible, man. And also speak their languages, man, because the Jakes that come from Central Africa, especially those Bantu tribes, a lot of them spoken broken Hebrew, and some of the words were actually pure Lashwan Kadash words. All right, but see this man, he go around and he lies. It says right here, Psalms 58:3. It says the wicked are estranged from the womb; they go astray. They stray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. All right, and then another thing Esau did, he go around saying, "Oh well, we're a Christian nation and this and that." Well, you edited out the Bible. You subtracted it from the Bible, and you added by adding your own doctrine on there, man. All right. It says right here, Psalms 50:16, born to the wicked. Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statute, that thou should take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction, cast my words behind it. Yeah, he saw that. He going around saying he the children of Israel, or he the Christians, the original Christian or the Israelites, or white people. White means pure. There's nothing pure about them. They would have how they behaved the last over 530 years. And you don't follow not one law. You go over there in Levant, in the area of Levant, they got a pork factory in there talking about this white steak. And then you got Tudaluda land over there in Tel Aviv. All right. You don't follow not one law. Especially America, you don't even follow laws that you that you made up. All right. You get arrested for embellishment and all that stuff.
Enslavers that refused to allow our ancestors to speak their own languages. It was enslavers.
All right. So what's one of the language? In Gullah Geechee culture, he's another video. She said Gullah Geechee. She said God is not really a Hebrew word, but even if it was, it's still spiritual that Gullah would be in there. All right, because the Gullah song Kumbaya. All right, right. I believe it's called It said Come by Yahweh. All right, Kum rise Ba. I believe Ba means in. Yah means Yahweh. All right, or rise in Yahweh. Come by Yahweh. All right, but it's Hebrew.
That pretty much beat the African traditional religions
and
out.
Why they did that? To keep the second and third generation and further generations from the knowing they are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. See, they just didn't come in and snatch Jacob. They knew who they were snatching, man. They knew they were snatching the sovereigns of Yasharahla, Israel.
Our ancestors, though they found various ways to preserve those Africanisms, it was pretty much something that you could be harmed for practicing if found out. It was enslavers, it was racists, it was white supremacists that prevented African history and Black history.
Now, when Nat Turner had that revolt, rebellion vote, they were closely watching Jacob church service, man, because Nat knew that he and his people were the Israelites the Bible speak. Also, Gabriel Prosser, and Denmark Vinci. All right.
from being
They want you want to man.
taught in schools, and even today we see it with folks like Ron DeSantis and etc. chasing out any type of semblance of Black history.
Israelite history.
This misinformation, it didn't start with us. It didn't originate with us.
Right. Us being the Israelite, our ancestors over here, they knew the scriptures. Someone that knew about the scripture before they got over here. Right. Some was Islam by religion, but by nationality, it was the Israelites. Now watch this. How she busted herself. All right.
Actually, there were African communities that fought back against the slave trade regardless of the ethnicity of the victims. However, being that Black American didn't exist on the continent during the time of the transatlantic slave trade, people fighting for their own ethnicity or freeing their own ethnicity from slavery would still have been them fighting.
Now look before. Now you see the list of ethnicity how the slaves were brought over here. Look at this. Said Nard Moor. Moors were Israelites. Now they just said all these. Then you got Igbo. The Igbo was recognized by the Obadiah Alliance, the Rabbinical Court in Miami, Florida, in February 2002. I'll show that many times. All right. Age of Fun, all that. That's those little Levites. All right. Voodoo just reverse a Levitical priesthood. That's all it is, man. You do your research. The Pula, all them known by Esau, the scholars, as the Jews, Judah. All right. We are those people, man. All right. But let me get this right here before I go into the article, man. Because see, her and that guy, they in trouble, man. All right. They are in trouble. All right. It says right here, they in trouble with the Most High, man. All right. It said, well, Yahweh shot. It said Isaiah 9:16, for the leaders of this people calls him to earth, and they are led them are destroyed. Right. You fall these two, you don't get destroyed, man. And Jacob's trouble about to turn up. It's already here, but it's about to turn up to 100, man. All right. It says Ezekiel 13:1, the word Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel, that prophesy, say unto them that prophesy their own hearts. Hear ye the word Yahweh does say, Yahweh, woe unto the foolish prophets that fall their own spirit and has seen nothing. O Israel, thy prophets are like foxes in the desert. They had not gone up to the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of Yahweh. Right. This guy right here, man. These Donnell Wrights. What that guy? Hold on. Hello, buddy, Donnell Wrights. We'll get this other video.
For us. Behind me is a document showing.
All right. What is it? What that guy? Yeah, this guy right here, Donnell Wrights.
So many Black folks are facing an identity crisis.
He's not getting our people ready, man. All right. Let's see, wisdom and stability, man. He's not ready, man. This guy, he's going down. All right. I wasn't surprised he took the jump shot. All right. You'll be for liberation plantation Christianity. All right. Get out of here, man. All right. All right, man. You can't. All right. So he calls all people to her, man. All right. So he's not preparing our people for the day of the battle. When Yahweh, basically the last day of Yahweh comes, man, to get rid of this place and get rid of people, man. All right. That's in his way. Those two are in his way. Esau in his way. Most I gonna wipe them out, man. All right. All right. So this. All right. So I'll show you more in that background. All right. It says right here, the slaves imported in Louisiana Well, I'm gonna go see that movie. Most I want Emancipation Will Smith, but that Levi got shipped to Louisiana, but it's not playing in theaters. All right, so I had to go to another theater outside of Chicago, but still in noise. All right, you can look online, see what's played at your state, right? Because it's something that movie that they don't want us to know. All right, it says right here the slaves imported in Louisiana mostly shipped from the harbors of three major regions: coast of Africa, Senegambia, Bita Benders, Igbo, Israelites, West Central Africa, no Bantu tribes, had Israelite customs, because they are the Israelites. It said majority of the slave force came from Senegambia through the colonial period. All right, let me see. I'm gonna skip down here. Y'all can read the rest of that. Let me see. It says the main ethnic groups are Wolof, Fube, Syrian, and the Moors. I'll read it again. The main ethnic groups are Wolof, Fube, Syrian, and the Moors. All right, well, the Moors are Israelites anyway. The Wolof, the Moors, and the Fube respectively designated Senegal, Nard, and Polar. Nard is the Wolof name for Moors. The Fube Fu, the Torah called this a Hall Polar speakers. All right. Okay, so the Moors are Israelites. All right, the Moors are Israelites, man. Esau just didn't pick up. They're talking about we some regular workers. Esau didn't pick up no regular workers, man. All right, we were some people. We were special people, man. Ye are gods. All right, because we had that knowledge, man. We had that wisdom, how to do certain things. You know, you had actually Israelite kings in West Africa that brought it here. You had Israelite is it queens, you know, not in ancient Israel, there was no it's only one king, she wicked about me. We was in West Africa, you had women that rule. Then you had you had princesses, you had engineers, architects, you had warriors. All right, over there in Jamaica, man, those Benjamites, a lot of them descendants for Ashante warriors, man. All right, we just want to know Anika Poop, Nika Piki, that Nika Nuna Poop, they just randomly picked up, man. We were special people, man. We had that knowledge. All right, it says Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 7, it said, for what nation is so great who had the most high so now to them, Yahweh powers all the things we call upon them. And what nation there so great that has statutes and justice so righteous as all the laws which are set before you this day. We were great people, man. That's why Esau had to harass us uh, in our education. We tried to get to HH, man. Esau knew uh, we was better than them, you know. It says Psalms 82 and 6. I had said ye are children, Slock. Psalms 82. I had said you are gods, and all your children of the and all of you are children of the Most High. So we're gods with little Yahwehs and little Yahwehshas, man. Yasharahla, he Prince of Power, man. We are those people. That's why we the best in everything, man. All right, we dominated. All right, we set the culture thing over here, so-called Negroes. All right, then you have the rest of the tribes set the culture. Gave America culture, man. The tribe of Gad and tribe of Gad, so-called Native American, tribe of Iscar, so-called Mexicans, man. All the rest of the tribes, man. Hip hop invented by Judah, Benjamin, Ephraim. All right, all the inventions, man. All the inventions. Israelites, man. All the World War, Israelites. All right. It was a so-called Mexican, Issachar, right? In World War II, he was raised by a Japanese family. He went there and beat the hell out of the Japanese and drug them out of there, man. All right, so hey, man, we are those people, man. All right, we are those people. We are special, man. Whether we a regular worker or this and that, man, we are those special people, man. All right, we are. There's like the Bible speaks us with that, show on.